Roberto Durán Samaniego was born on June 16, 1951. He is a Panamanian former professional boxer who competed from 1968 to 2001. He held world championships in 4 weight classes: lightweight, welterweight, light middleweight, and middleweight. Duran also reigned as the undisputed and lineal lightweight champion and the lineal welterweight champion. He is also the second boxer to have competed over a span of 5 decades, the first being Jack Johnson. Duran was known as a versatile, technical brawler and pressure fighter. In 2002, Duran was voted by the Ring magazine as the 5th greatest fighter of the last 80 years, while boxing historian Bert Sugar rated him as the 8th greatest fighter of all time. The Associated Press voted him as the best lightweight of the 20th century, with many considering him the greatest lightweight of all time. Duran retired for good in January 2002 at age 50, following a car crash in Argentina in October 2001, after which he had required life-saving surgery. He had previously retired in November 1980, June 1984, and August 1998, only to change his mind. Duran ended his career with a professional record of 119 fights, 103 wins, and 70 knockouts. From May 1971 up until his second fight against Sugar Ray Leonard in November 1980, as well as in his fight against Wilfred Benitez in January 1982, Duran was trained by legendary boxing trainer Ray Arcel. About Roberto Duran early life. Roberto Duran was born on June 16, 1951, in Guararé, Panama. His mother, Clara Samaniego, was a native of Guararé, and his father, Margarito Duran, an American of Mexican heritage, was stationed in Panama for the U.S. Army at the time of Roberto's birth. He was raised in the slums of El Chorrillo in the district La Casa de Piedra, the House of Stone, in Panama City. He began sparring with experienced boxers at the Neco de La Guardia gymnasium when he was only 8 years old. About Roberto Duran amateur career. Duran competed as an amateur, compiling a record of 29-3, other sources say 18-3 or 13-3, with all 3 losses coming in Duran's first 3 amateur fights. Following his amateur career, Duran made his professional debut in February 1968 at the age of 16. About Roberto Duran professional career. Duran won his first 31 consecutive professional fights and scored knockout victories over future featherweight champion Ernesto Marcel and former super featherweight champion Hiroshi Kobayashi, culminating in his first title bout in June 1972, where he defeated Ken Buchanan in Madison Square Garden for the WBA lightweight championship. Duran, as a 2-1 underdog, scored a knockdown against the defending champion just 15 seconds into the opening round and battered him throughout the bout. He was well ahead on all 3 cards as the bell rang to end the 13th round, at which time Duran continued to throw a couple of extra punches as Buchanan lay on the ropes. As Duran continued punching, the referee, Johnny Lobianco, grabbed him to pull him away. He pulled down on Duran's arms, which led to a seemingly accidental low blow. Buchanan dropped to the canvas in pain. His trainer Gil Clancy later said he had believed the blow to have been caused by a knee. Duran was not disqualified from the bout. Instead, he was deemed as winner by 13th round technical knockout. Columnist Red Smith of the New York Times wrote that Lobianco had to award the victory to Duran, even if the punch was a low blow, as anything short of pulling a knife is regarded indulgently in American boxing. Buchanan said he left the fight with sore balls. In October 2001, Duran traveled to Argentina to promote a salsa music CD that he had just released. While there, he was involved in a car crash and required life-saving surgery. After that incident, he announced his retirement from boxing at the age of 50. Announcing his retirement, Duran cited the weight issues of his friend, Argentinian football legend Diego Maradona, as motivation for getting back in shape, stating, "As of now, I am exercising so that when their retirement honors arrive, the people will see me in shape. I don't want to look like Maradona did, all fat." Duran's 5 world title belts, which he won in 4 different divisions, were stolen from his house in Panama in 1993 during a robbery allegedly staged by his brother-in-law, who gave them to memorabilia seller Luis Gonzalez Baez, who stood trial for trying to sell stolen goods. Gonzalez Baez allegedly sold the belts to undercover FBI agents. He alleged that Duran authorized the sale of the 5 belts to him during a time that Duran was facing financial trouble. On September 23, 2003, a federal judge in Florida ordered the 5 belts returned to Duran. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.